Well now, oh boy. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ian and I'm that sober gamer. Gonna do some more Mass Effect. It's been a few days since I played, but wanting to get back into it, so let's go check this out. But first, I cannot express how much I curse word hate Origin. Oh my curse word, God, I hate it so much. I started my stream 10 minutes ago. I normally wait about a minute before I continue going, before I actually get out of the... No, I spent the entire past 10 minutes trying to log into Origin so I could play the game. It's saying my password wasn't right. I had to reset it. I couldn't use the same, like, 4 passwords that I've used before that I don't remember every... Holy crap, if I'm opening it up from Steam, why does it then have to go open it up at Origin? But it's what you have to do, because Origin and EA are so curse word stupid. Okay. Okay, Ian. Okay. End rant. End rant. End rant. We're good. Let's go. Rant is done. Rant is done. Alright, what I remember doing last in this game was, taking on the Thorian, killing it, because that was dope. And then I got, if I remember correctly, the, what is it? Like the entire memory or whatever, knowledge of an entire species in the span of a few seconds to help me try to understand the flashbacks from the Protheans. I think that's where I was. If not, we'll find out. Alrighty. So yeah, I got done doing all this. So yeah, my controls are going to be all over the place because I've been playing other games that have wildly different controls than this. Let's see. I have to go to Novera. But I do believe there are some other quests here that I'm going to do. Here in the side, like this one here. Head to the Amazon system in the Voyager cluster and investigate. So we're going to actually do this one right here first. Amazon system in the Voyager cluster. So I need to go to the Voyager cluster Amazon system. Got it. But just like in the last stream, I'm going to start this off with a couple codex entries. I hope my volume's not too terribly loud. Whatever. Okay, cool. So, am I in the secondary or the primary? I don't think the secondary have narration. I want to see the ones with narration. So, non-sapient creatures.
After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. Varan are omnivores, with a preference for living prey. Originally native to the Krogan homeworld of Tuchanka, they are, like most life from Tuchanka, savage, clannish, and consummate survivors. They are pack hunters when vulnerable prey is readily available, and become scavengers when outnumbered or outclassed. Their supreme adaptability, vicious demeanor, and rapid breeding cycle have made them ubiquitous and dangerous pests on many worlds. Virtually everywhere the Krogan have been, Varan infestations have followed, wreaking havoc with the native ecology. The Krogan have had a love-hate relationship with Varan for millennia, alternately fighting them for territory and embracing them as treasured companions. To this day, Krogan raise them as beasts of war. One of the common subgenus of Varan has metallic silver scales, leading to the rather unusual nickname, fish dogs.
Fish dogs. That sounds exciting. Really quickly, I swear to God, my dialogue is kind of low again. I'm gonna try that. It just seems really off. Let's check out another one. So we have ships and vehicles.
Faster than light drive, Sovereign is the flagship of the rogue Spectre's Saren. An enormous dreadnought larger than any other ship in any known fleet, it is crewed with both Geth and Krogan. At 2 kilometers long, its spinal-mounted main gun is likely capable of penetrating another dreadnought's kinetic barriers with a single shot. How Saren acquired this incredible warship is unknown. The prevailing opinion is that Sovereign is a Geth construct, while others believe it is a Prothean relic. Its design, however, hints at a more alien and mysterious origin. The attack on Eden Prime demonstrated Sovereign's ability to generate mass effect fields powerful enough to land on a planetary surface. This implies it has a massive Element Zero core, and the ability to generate staggering amounts of power.
Okay. Yeah, that thing is nasty looking. Oh, let's see. Which other ones do I want to...
Combat hard suits use a dual-layer system to protect the wearer. The inner layer consists of fabric armor with 50,000 years ago, though now extinct, the Rachni...
Pretty certain I've heard those ones.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space station, presumably constructed by the Protheans. Since the Prothean extinction, numerous species have come to call the Citadel home. It serves as the political, cultural, and financial capital. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy and create mass effect fields through the use of electrical impulses from the brain. Intense training and surgically implanted amplifiers are necessary for a biotic to produce mass effect fields powerful enough for practical use. The relative strength of biotic abilities varies greatly among species and with each individual. There are 3 branches of biotics. Telekinesis uses mass-lowering fields to levitate or impel objects. Mass-raising kinetic fields are used to block or pin objects. Spatial distortion uses rapidly shifting mass fields to shred objects. Most organic species are capable of developing biotic abilities, though there are risks involved. Biotics are the result of an in utero exposure to Element Zero.
Oh.
This usually causes fatal cancers in the victim, but in rare cases, it coalesces into nodules within the fetus's developing nervous system.
Interesting. Artificial intelligence, virtual intelligence.
An artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geth serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
Okay, that's interesting.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
Well, that's interesting. Alrighty, I don't remember where exactly I was for a lot of this. I don't have, like, anything for this stuff. I have a third one up here, look at that. Oh, wait, yeah, I got a really good weapon, didn't I? I bought some stuff last time. Yeah. But what to choose? What do I have on this one already? Combat scanner B. I'll do that. Yeah, give me that stabilization. Why not? So does that mean they have other stuff I can put on them as well? Proton rounds? Holy crap. Sure, why not? Alright, cool. So, let us head out. Is this the way I go? I don't even remember.
Thank you for freeing us.
Sure. This the way I'm going? This right? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. There's my beautiful ship. Did you miss me, baby?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the Cipher?
I was just brain probed.
The Cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Sure.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense.
Imagine how I
You
feel.
are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Dismiss. Alright, cool.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Not any lengths.
I never jeopardized the mission.
That's good, Commander. Stopping Saren is your primary goal. Everything else is secondary.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Okay. Works for me on that one. So now we're back on the ship after a major main story mission. So, let's go talk to our party members, our crew. Do the rounds, as it were.
Yes, Commander?
How did you end up assigned to the
I
Normandy?
signed up with the Alliance as a navigator. We were at Elysium. They
I
had
don't
the
think
numbers.
he's going to have
but
anything
their
for
ships
me.
were no match for an Alliance.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Go chat with Joker. He might have something new for me.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her.
And that's
Balance
you.
isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got.
Oh,
The
I already
Normandy's
asked him
probably
this.
too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Okay.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I love his like reactions and his talk back. He's like, all right, see ya. So like nonchalant about it, like whatever. I love that about him. Oh wait a minute, let me. Okay, I got you. I will probably never fully actually memorize the layout of the ship. Hey, Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med.
Okay, I already asked for this.
Humanity needs the Alliance if we want to
I should
keep...
go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Nothing new with you. What's back here? Nothing? You? Oh. Okay, here we go.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yes.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
We'll go down this rabbit hole for a little bit.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds boring. Rude.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
Could respect that.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Don't try to study me. No.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Impossible. I like you. You're an awesome character. I think I already asked her about those.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I love it. It's funny. I got a new codex. Let's go have a look at that. Looks to be all secondary stuff. Yeah. Not much for reading, so... As far as these ones, probably not going to do many of them. I love saving. I'm a save whore. I'm sorry. Let's chat with you. What up, duder?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins
Same.
has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Okay.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
About the stonewalling you've had from the Council?
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
There is a massive ass thunderstorm happening outside right now that just came out of nowhere. So if I lose connection, it's because of the weather. Yep, it's pretty damn loud.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Interesting. Okay.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
I like that. We're here to make history, not rehash it. I like that.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Cool. So that's that guy. I remember last time I was told that I should, after every major mission, chat with everyone that I can. This is my quarters. That's where I live. Can't possibly be where I live because there's no computers in there. Chat with you guys? No? Fine, be that way. So I was in here, talked to you, I talked to you. Don't need to go to sleeping pods. Let's head down. Elevator. And we will see if I can... We'll look at what the vendor has to offer real quick as well. Hi!
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I mean, I'm pretty certain I'm dead-ass broke. I am. Because at the end of the last episode, I bought a ton of stuff. Wouldn't mind having that. What am I using right now? The Thunder 7? Damn! Just as I said Thunder, the Thunder went nuts. Holy crap, dude. Cool. Well, thank you, bro. Yes, Garrus. What up?
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Spectre?
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Typical.
Spoken like a true CSEC officer.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a speech I've heard one too many times. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Oh my god. I know you guys probably can't hear that in the background. But I felt that reverberate in my desk when that last thunder hit. I'm probably going to lose all my recording of this video if I lose power. Luckily, YouTube saves it all. Thank God.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course I do.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You're out of line.
I'm not gonna lock them in the sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
I'm trying not to be mean to her.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Oh my god. I know you guys heard that one. I could see it on my OBS meter. That was huge. Damn. What did she say? As noble as the council members see now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that, actually.
The Council's had a grudge against us since the First Contact War.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
That's a tough call right there. It's not racism, but they're negative thoughts and negative whatever against another race. It may not be human, the human race, but still a race. So technically, it is racism. Because racism is blind. It doesn't care. If you don't like another race, then you're racist. But members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are. That is also true. That's tough. That's a tough one right there.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Okay. Damn, it started raining real hard now. If I lose connection, y'all, it's because of the storm outside. It is going nuts right now. I live in New Jersey, so if you also live in New Jersey and you're in the same area to see what's going on, my word. I don't remember if I've asked these. I think I have.
It doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir.
Oh, maybe
Mainly
not.
on groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
I never knew my family. Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
No. The future of humanity is out here. There's so much we haven't seen yet.
Yeah. I still remember my first field exercise on Titan. When we hit mud, the reality hit me. I'm the first person who ever stood here. Then my drill instructor kicked me in the ass. I went face first into the muck. He spent the next 5 minutes chewing me out for gold bricking.
Gold bricking?
Don't tell me you had Gunny Ellison. He's the only one I know who uses that word to describe shirking duty.
Oh, Lord. You went to the Makapog boot camp, too? Yeah. Gunny
You
Ellison's
see
still
that
reaming out
creepy-ass
recruits down
smile?
there, kicking ass and using words like inveigle and pusillanimous.
Pusillanimous? That's an interesting phrase. I mean, I'm okay with it. So that's both of those. Just shut up? No, I'm not going to say that.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a thorian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
That was funny.
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Same.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking
All
forward
right.
to it, sir.
Hi, Williams. I see you. Rex, I should probably take you out on the next mission, honestly. I've not used you once.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Okay.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's fair.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Damn.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Okay, so now... I talked to all of them. Now let's go talk to Tali. I'm gonna do a quick save. But that's some loudness going on.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space.
I already
so our
asked him
stealth
about
systems,
this.
Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Okay.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew.
Yeah, I already heard that
But
one.
no, this is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift...
Like what?
Alright.
I should go.
See you later.
So not much with her. Let's head back up. And from here, I've already spoken with you and with you. So let's go to the galactic map and head off to our next destination. Back here. Oh yeah, that place. Okay.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
That this room here?